I have one more question. How many Texans will lose coverage if Congress repeals the Affordable Care Act without a replacement plan?
Sherry, that may be a question that you know. You don't? I don't know either, but I know there are many people who will find themselves without insurance. There are many people who will find themselves without access to good health care. And that is troubling. It will be troubling, I think, for many of us. I think the secret is the Republicans know it too. Mitch McConnell may be mean, and it may be a true statement from Donald Trump that he looked at the American Health Care Act and judged for himself that it was mean. I think what Mitch McConnell actually was up to was a cynical game of chess where he planned on proposing something that he knew would not pass because moderates in his party would not go for something that mean, and people further to the right in his party would not go for something that generous. So it would not pass. They could go on their July break and they could take cover by saying, well, we tried. It was just those Democrats and those 5 Republicans or those 9 Republicans that wouldn't join in with us. I think that's what they were really up to. That to me is a sad state of mind that we would allow that kind of representation in our Congress when we have needs of people before us that must be met and can't be put off because Congress wants to have a clean conscience when they go home for a July break and then an extended August break.
Okay, can we have, and forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your last name, Peggy Tedford, or Tedford?
If Australia has such good health care compared to the U.S. per President Trump, why does the government not allow all citizens to join a Medicare alternative?
We were unable to find a statement from Representative Radcliffe related to this question. To be completely fair to Representative Radcliffe, we are only including his public statements.
I've heard one suggestion that maybe Medicare expansion could be a part of taking care of anyone who's in a high-risk pool. Maybe that would actually be one of the more practical ways to have a blended system of markets and insurance companies and for-profit agencies, and then the people who are at the highest risk could be a part of Medicare, as many people already are. Perhaps that would be a way of moving in that direction.
McKenna Opadaka? I'm so sorry if I mispronounced. I knew I was going to butcher her last name.
Good evening, my name is McKenna, and I'm here to represent my family, and more specifically, my 14-year-old little brother, Jacob. Jacob has type 1 diabetes, and that's a condition you may know as pre-existing. Yesterday, my family and I received a letter in the mail informing us that our insurance is withdrawing in December. This means that every single month, Jacob's medical supplies that he needs to live and function will cost my family out of pocket thousands of dollars. And keep in mind that my father is a school teacher and my mother is a small business owner. So, like Jacob, there are millions of kids in the United States with pre-existing conditions. and they don't have a voice. Instead, their voice is Representative Radcliffe and then other representatives around their states. So my question to Representative Radcliffe is, when are you going to stop making decisions that are politically convenient for you and start making decisions that help our youth, our communities, and our people? Thank you.
We were unable to find a statement from Representative Radcliffe related to this question. To be completely fair to Representative Radcliffe, we are only including his public statements.
Well, as you know, pre-existing conditions is one of the cornerstones of the Affordable Care Act, and I think that is one of the things that must be kept as a part of any healthcare program. It's simply untenable to think that we would turn families out and say, you're on your own if you're not able to afford coverage, or if your insurance company turns you down. It's the very kind of thing that the Affordable Care Act was designed to prevent. We want to have stronger families. We want to have a better future. And we do that by coming together, by caring for one another, by providing for one another's care through programs like the Affordable Care Act.